Hi everybody, Steve Harvill with Creative Ventures, and welcome to our first issue of Over Coffee in 2016. Today we're going to take a piece of the Repeatable Successful Acts platform, which is our sales strategy, and we're going to talk a little bit about what we call time blocking. So we're going to take you through one of the Repeatable Successful Acts in a storyboarding or sketchnoting process that we use. We're going to start with T2. Now, T2 is the conflict that occurs in time blocking, and it's the conflict that occurs between two elements: the time you have and the tasks you have. This conflict is consistently causing you to have problems managing your day. Well, top producers and top professionals know this, and instead of being a victim of their day, they become a master of their day. And they do this through a very simple technique called time blocking. So I'm going to give it to you how we look at it and how you can look at it to help you in managing your daily time allotment. So as we move forward, think of the time that you spend during your day as being divided into pieces. And here's an example: this piece of the clock, this gap here. And let's say we're managing only 3 aspects of what we have to do every day. The first aspect is our email, a huge consumer of time. Second aspect is the amount of time we have to spend on the telephone. And the telephone aspect of what we do also gets a piece of time allocated to it. And lastly is the amount of time you spend in meetings. Every day meeting with people that you work with clients, and elements that take up your time that are interactive with people. So if you're time blocking, you take a look at your calendar on an everyday basis, and you figure how much time is it going to take for each of these, and how can I allocate time towards it. So for instance, if we're only taking emails, despite how much you think you need to be in immediate contact with everybody, you simply take email and you say, from email, I will handle my emails in the morning between 9:30 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. So you block that time. I'm going to return my phone calls from 11 to 11:30. So I've got my telephone calls from 11 to 11:30. Doesn't really matter what time it is. It's the idea that you're creating a block of time for this particular task. And when you do that, it allows you to free up all the time in between for the vital tasks that you have to do, like planning and thinking. We normally manage these elements in a very standard and traditional methodology, to-do lists. Some of you handle them electronically. Some of you handle to-do lists in writing or on old school. We're old school on it. So you create a list of those things that you have to get done. If you're time blocking properly, the one piece that you're thinking the most about is this element. The thing that starts your day, that sits at the very top. We call this, in time blocking, the one critical thing. And it sits at a spot at the top of our list every single day. And all of the time blocking that we do around everything else that happens is based on this one item. We make sure that our highest priority, our best time, our highest energy is all spaced around the one critical thing. So if you're looking at taking your day and making the most out of it, where you control what happens in it, the way to do this is blocking time. So take your emails, your telephone, your meetings, create a specific block of time for them. Take that one thing that's the most important thing you're doing every day, that one critical thing, and make sure it gets the highest priority in both time and energy. And when you do this and you become good at time blocking, this conflict that you have between tasks and time becomes something that you're in charge of. And you're no longer a victim of your day. You're a master of your day.